solve equations using reduction method. Three equations are given to us for finding the solution, means for finding XYZ values in matrix form. We have to write these equations firstly. I am solving it by reduction method. In matrix form, I'll write first matrix as coefficients of XYZ. Please observe 5 minus 1 4, 2 3 5, 5 minus 2 6. Next matrix will be the variables XYZ equal to last matrix will be the constants 5 2 minus 1. Always remember, in each equation whatever are x, y, z and constant term, x, y, z should be on one side, constant should be on another side for this technique. If I give the equation 5x minus 2y plus 6z plus 1 equal to 0, take the plus 1 that side, minus 1. Why is this valid? For multiplication we run and dive, correct or not? If I multiply 5x minus y plus 4z equal to 5, that is the first equation. What about this one? 2x plus 3y plus 5z equal to 2, that is the second equation. So I have not really changed the sum. This was in algebraic equation form. I have converted into matrix form. In the reduction technique, our target is to get 3 zeros by row transformations. Get 0 out here, here and out here, or any other positions will also do. Common popular positions could be get a 0 here, 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 or get a 0 here, here, here. Any three positions will do. Typically, I prefer getting a 0 here, 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 or here, here and here. Coincidentally, if you get a 0 here, here and here, that's also alright. Please look at the permitted row transformations. R1 means row 1, R2 means row 2 and so on. I could interchange rows, row 1 and row 2 I could interchange. Or during transformations, what I could do is, I could add multiples of elements of a row to another row elements correspondingly. Means R1 becomes R1 minus 2R2. To each element of R1, corresponding element of R2 multiplied by 2, and I could subtract from R1. I could do R3 becomes twice R3 plus 5 by 6 R1, something like this. I could do R1 becomes 5 R1. To each element of R1, I could multiply by a number or divide by a number. I could do that. Please see my style of writing. R1 becomes I indicate by an arrow. I indicate with an arrow. R1 becomes R1 plus something, R1 minus something. So first here should be R1. I won't write something like R1 becomes R2 plus R3 with sufficient. You understand? What transformations are not permitted? R1 becomes R1 plus 3. I cannot add a pure number or I cannot subtract a pure number from a row. R2 becomes R2 minus 7. This way I cannot do. You understand? In matrix form, we had got this matrix, the equations we had converted into matrix form. Now, I want to get a 0 in this position. Please observe what transformation I do. I will do R2 becomes 5R2 minus 2R1. Why I am doing this? This is 2, this is 5. Here I could multiply this whole row by 5. I could multiply this whole row by 2. 2 into 5 will become 10. 5 into 2 will become 10. 10 minus 10 I can cancel. Correct? So I am doing R2 becomes 5R2, 5 times this, minus 2 times R1. Please observe, we should first write first row and third row and keep. Second row we should write a little later. Please see at the end. First and third row you keep writing because we are changing R2. So write first row and third row and keep to avoid any chance of careless mistake. What will be R2? First one, 5 into R2, 5 into 2 minus 2 into corresponding R1 element is 5. 5 into 2 minus 2 into 5, 0. In this position, what will I get? 5 into 3, 5 into 3 minus 2 into R1 is minus 1. 5 3s are 15 plus 2, 17. Next, 5 into R2, 5 into 5 minus 2 into corresponding R1 is 4. 5 5s are 25. 25 minus 8, 17. Next, 5 into 2, 5 into R2 minus 2 into corresponding R1. You understand me? R2, R1, R2, R1, R2, R1, R2, R1. These pairs you take. 5 into 2, minus 2 into 5. 10 minus 10, 0. Are you with me? Next, I want a 0 out here. We are looking at 5. We are looking at 5. Easy option will be R3 becomes R3 minus R1. Correct? Everybody, please see. We have this situation now in the reduction technique. I want a 0 out here. 5 minus 5. I can easily get a 0 by doing that. So R3 becomes R3 minus R1. R3 minus R1 I am doing. 5 minus, before I go for R3 minus R1, before I actually execute it, R1 and R2, row 1 and row 2 I'll keep as it is. Write this as it is and then do the calculation so that you avoid careless mistakes. Whatever you do in the first matrix for row transformation, do it in the third matrix. Second row, do not touch. 5 minus 5, 0. Minus 2 minus minus 1. Whenever you are doing a calculation, please write like this: minus 2 minus minus 1. You understand me? In the rough, please write minus 2 minus minus 1. That is minus 2 plus 1, which is minus 1. What about this? 6 minus 4, which is 2. Minus 1 minus 5. Correct, na? Minus 6. Please write it, especially for complicated calculations, so that you avoid careless mistakes. Whenever a lot of negative signs are there, there is a chance that you might make careless mistakes. Everybody, please observe. This was the matrix that we arrived at after the earlier transformation. Now we need to get one more 0. One more 0 could be obtained either here or here or here or here. Anywhere would do. I could get a 0 out here. If you observe, this is minus 1, this is minus 1. Minus 1 minus minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 would give me a 0. For that, the transformation would be R3 becomes R3 minus R1. Correct or not? But there is a potential problem. If I do this minus this, I get a 0. But 0 minus 5, here minus 5 will come. This 0 will get damaged. Whatever zeros we have obtained by earlier transformations, we should protect them. Get the idea? So please do not do R3 minus R1 or R2 minus R1. Otherwise these zeros will get damaged. So I could do anything. This minus this minus this, this minus this or this minus this, etc. Easy one for me would be, this is 17. This is minus. So 17. I could multiply 17 to this row and then this plus this I could do. So R2 becomes R2 plus 17 R3. R2 becomes R2 plus 17 R3. I want to change R2. So R1 and R3 first only I will write and keep to avoid any careless mistake. Now how do we calculate R2? Please observe. R2 plus 17 R3 I want to do. 0 plus 17 into 0. 0. 17 plus, please observe, 17 plus 17 into R3 is minus 1. That will be 0. Next, 17 plus 17 into R3 is 2. Correct, na? 17 into 2, 34 plus 17, 51. And this position 0 plus R2 plus 17 R3, 17 into minus 6, 17 into minus 6, 17 5s are 85, 17 7 are, sorry, 17 6 are 102, correct? So minus 102, minus 102. You understood how I got this row? Yes, please take it up. Everybody, please give me your attention once again. I'll just explain. Please observe. This is the matrix that we are looking at. Here are 3 zeros that we have got in reduction method. I'll expand by run dive. 5x minus y plus 4z. Correct? 5x minus y plus 4z equal to 5. Next equation by run dive. 0x plus 0y plus 51z equal to minus 102. Run dive. 0x minus y plus 2z equal to minus 6. 3 equations I have got. If you observe the second equation where we had 2 zeros, we get z directly. 51z is minus 102, get z directly. If you look at the third equation, it has 1 0, y and z is there, are the variables in the third equation. Z Z you have obtained from second equation, substitute and get Y from the third equation. Once you get Y and Z, substitute in the first equation, get X. That's the logic behind reduction method. Everybody please observe what we have got is something like this. We have these three equations from 2. I get 51Z equal to minus 102. I have got Z equal to minus 2. On the other hand, minus Y plus 2Z equal to minus 6. From equation 3, I substituted the earlier obtained value of Z. I calculated Y. Y comes out to be 2. From equation 1, we have 5x minus y plus 4z equal to 5. We can substitute value of y as 2 and z as minus 2. Calculate, we can get x equal to 3.